Hello, hello, hello. My name is and I'm here to do some yoga. HC, for you, I've made this video, and I'm sorry it's extremely late, and I cannot attest in any way to its quality. Now that I've gotten to the point of actually filming, I think this is a terrible, terrible idea. Um, Today's episode is brought to you by the Grateful Dead. If you don't like Jerry Garcia, well, you should just get out. So, I've been doing yoga for about 2 months, and in that 2 months, I've improved a little bit, and I'm still doing everything quite wrong, and at a quite screwed up kind of level. So, if you actually want to learn yoga, don't watch this video. For those of you who want to hurt yourselves, this could be your ticket home. So if you start to feel excruciating pain while doing any of these poses, you could be doing it wrong, you could be doing it right, I don't know. So here we are. Welcome to yoga, Inept and In-Depth. I'm going to start us off with a little downward dog. Alright, so we will begin by walking out, getting our hands up here. The downward dog position. Now press your chest toward your legs. Really try to straighten out your back. Tuck your tailbone a little bit. Really try to get that human V. Yep. Yep, you can walk out your hips a little bit. Kind of flex all those weird hip muscles. Get things going. Alright. So now that you're here, you're gonna inhale slowly through the nose and raise your right leg. So, inhaling. Raise your right leg up. Try to keep your heel down. And now just walk out your ankle a little bit. Do a few circles. Alright. Now you're gonna bring it back down. Same thing with the left leg. Inhale, up. Okay, walk out the ankle a little bit. Alright, and now lowering it down. Okay, so now you're going to step forward with your right leg into a lunge. Turn your left leg, your left foot at a bit of an angle there, and come up into Warrior 2 position. You're going to accentuate that lunge a little bit and keep your arms level. Facing them forward, try to keep your back straight. Lean into the lunge. Okay, now we're going to straighten our leg and our arms. We're going to come up. Inhale. Go down. Exhale. Up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. A couple more times here. Hold it on this last one for a little bit. Alright. Now straighten your legs. Bring your right arm down, kind of along your ankle. Keep your left arm up. Breathe through your nose. And try to twist your spine. Spinal twist up toward the sky while keeping your back straight. Hold it. I think this is triangle pose. Alright. Bring your left arm down. We're going to bring the right arm up in revolved triangle pose. Same thing, but with the opposite arm, twisting your back outward. Really try to expose your chest to the sky. Force all of that pain out through your fingertips. You want to keep your legs straight, ideally, but I think bending your knees as much as you need to avoid injury is probably a good idea. Alright, so coming back down into downward dog. Alright, sink your heels down, really dig in. Alright, doing inhale, right leg up. Now try and stack your hips a little bit vertically. Really give yourself a twist there. Inhale. Exhale down. Other leg. Inhale. Stack your hips vertically. Exhale down. Alright. Now left foot forward into the lunge. Going into warrior two. Other side. Feel the lunge. Focus forward. I like to picture myself kind of, pointing a sword maybe. It's a warrior. You could be pointing a sword. You could be pointing a gun. It could be anything, really. I use these thoughts to distract from pain and suffering. Alright, now we're going to come up a few times like we did before. Straighten the legs. Back into the lunge, exhale. Hold it a little bit. Straighten your legs. Now, look forward. Pop your hip out to the right. Go into triangle pose here. So down your leg. Your legs should be pretty much in line with each other. Go down and lift your arm. Get that spinal twist going. Really stretch out toward the sky. HC, if you're not actually doing yoga and this is just a laugh, well, it's pretty good, but I will hurt you. Okay. Keep it going a little bit. Bring your right arm down nice and slow. If you have to use a block to put your arm on in these poses, go for it. Don't overextend yourself trying to get to the ground. Raise your left arm up. Keep breathing, otherwise you'll die. More breaths. All right. Bring your arms down, bend your leg. Now we're going into a plank. Four-limb staff pose here. Keep your shoulders down. Try to tuck your tailbone a little bit. You want your back straight. Hold it for a little bit. Can't lock your shoulders. Now raise your right leg. Hold it. Lower. Raise your left leg. Hold it. Lower. Right leg. A little higher. Hold it. Lower. Left leg. A little higher. Lower. Now we're doing chaturanga. I forget what it's called in real words. But we're gonna lower, bend just our elbows, squeezing them into our chest to about a 90-degree angle. Maintaining that straight back. Hold it for a few seconds. Okay. Lower yourself down. Come up into cobra pose. Keep your shoulders down, your arms bent. Extenuate the neck. Stretch it. Whatever. Okay. Back up in a downward dog. And now, go down into child's pose, which is kind of the fetal position of yoga. I think you could really just release some tension there. One thing I've noticed is you can kind of stretch out your wrists. If you do this spider hands kind of thing, really stretch out your arms, get your shoulders. Woo. Alright, coming back up into downward dog. Alright, and now we're going to go into reclining hero pose. That's what it's called. Alright, come forward on your mat. And you have your feet down there with, as you can see, with your eyes. Alright, stand straight. Things going. Get a little back bend. Right now, lower your arms. So you can use a block here for your butt, so you don't hurt yourself, as you are likely to do doing any of these poses. Reclining hero pose kind of sounds nice, like lazy boy hero, but it's not. Come up. Maybe go into child's pose again. Alright, now we're going to do cat-cow position. You're going to get on your knees like this, get a little nice 90-degree going with your body. Kind of like plank in the front and, not plank in the back. So now we're going to exhale and curve our back upward into cat position. Inhale into cow. Keeping our head up, bending reversely with our spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. can keep your shoulders down. You can just move them up, move them down. See if you like it particularly in one pose more than another. All right. I don't remember what this one's called, but I love it, and I love how it feels. We're going to keep one leg under, right leg over the left leg, and twist your left arm behind your right leg. Now, inhale, stand up straight. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. Hold it for a little bit. All right. Now we're going to, without moving our legs, flip our arms around the other way. Same thing, inhale straight. Exhale, twist. All right, sweet. Now we're gonna switch legs. Flip them over. Get your left leg over there. Hook your right arm around, twist. Couple more breaths. All right. We're going to flip around with the arms here. Alright, so now I think we're going to go to something standing. We're gonna go into tree pose, which I can always remember because it's kind of a preschool favorite, you know? So, you're gonna rift your just take this leg, your right leg, and hook it into the crook of your other leg. I guess some people say you don't want to have your leg right over your knee, but I'm not really sure if that is, you know, an issue or not. But get your leg up in there. Balance, you know, as you do. Go to prayer position here. You stretch your leg, try to get it at that right angle. This way. Okay, now slowly lift your arms. Get them up there and have them together up at the top. I know you can't see my arms, but I'm sure you can imagine them. Alright, so you hold this position for a couple seconds, and if you want to mix it up, if you're okay with this position, then you're going to lower your right arm down slowly, and to balance yourself out, you're going to tilt your hips out. Your left arm straight, tilt your right arm to crooked tree pose, or slanted tree pose, or reclining tree pose for all I know. Stretch out your back, keep it straight, really push your energy out, as they say, your life force, just spew it out everywhere, it's good for you. Alright, and come out, go into prayer position. Lower your leg. Alright. Next leg, left leg. Get it in the crook there. Okay, this is going pretty well. Going pretty well. Okay. Now raise your arms up. A couple of breaths. Kind of sway in the wind, you know. What do trees think about? Probably nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go into this shifted tree position. It's a good one. Back in prayer. Over your leg. Swing. Alright. Next. Well, what are we going to do next? How about eagle pose? Gardasana, I think. Who knows? Alright, now this one I really like just because it's so screwed up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go down into awkward chair pose, which looks something like this. You're going to keep your back straight and just kind of go into a half seat there. You can have your arms extended with your back. I don't really like that very much, but whatever. Okay, so while you're in this pose, come up a little bit, and wrap your arms together like this, palms together, and you can do either arm. Just try and, I like to do the opposite one under my leg that's coming up. You lift your left leg up over your right leg and lock it around. Now, come into your squat. This is different from other poses because you're supposed to really be forcing your energy inward rather than outward. And I kind of picture myself in a dive bomb when I face down like this, you know, careening through the sky. Maybe that's why they call it eagle pose. Maybe not. Probably not. Definitely not. Move your arms around a little bit. Okay. It looks like this. Let's see. Okay. Alright. There. Little eagle pose. Next leg. Okay, so get in your awkward chair position. You don't have to do it this way, but I think it makes it easier a little bit. Up. Alright. Just gonna get the lighting system there. Now I had my left leg, so I'm gonna go this arm. And right leg over. I repeat. Right leg over. Up. Try to keep your back straight though. You know what? Notice that's kind of the rule for most of these things. Back straight, tuck your tailbone. But there you go. Keep holding, you know. You're still in that pose. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. It's get down into it. Move your arms a little bit. Move them in circles. Try to stay straight on your leg. Don't tilt onto your knee, as I have a tendency to do. Okay. Eagle pose. Tons of fun. Real mess. Alright, so I think what we're going to do now is a little bit of a half moon pose. We're going down with one foot facing forward, one foot back a little bit. You're gonna go down with your left arm toward your left leg here. Come down to the ground, come onto a block if you need one. Raise up your right leg. Now, you're supposed to, look upward, I think, with this pose. But when I do, I lose my balance. I'll try it anyway. Alright, it's working. Now, if you really want to screw up yourself, if you feel comfortable, you can go into half moon pose with your arms in a moon. Alright, good stuff. I believe with half moon pose, you really want to stack your hips vertically on top of each other. We're going to go into the other leg here because it's necessary for me at this point. Okay. So, straighten yourself out and half moon pose on the right leg. Stack your hips. This might be easier on a hardwood floor. It's probably easier on carpet than it is on this freaking mat. Alright, now that you've done half moon pose, I'm hoping you stood straight for more of it than I did. We're going to... well, let's just go down onto the ground here. And I'm gonna go into child's pose. You can do what you want, but we can do modified child's pose, which is where you come up on your knees and come forward. Yeah, that's definitely the thing to do. Yes. Yes, God, yes. So, in this position, really stretch your hands forward, press your back down. Your forehead's probably on the ground. If you want to mess up your shoulders a little bit, just raise your right arm a little. Off the ground, wag it around. Left arm. Right arm. Left arm. Right arm. Left arm. Right arm. Woo, yeah! Okay. Now coming up. Roll up nice and slow. I realize we haven't done one of the more crucial things here. Let's just go into a nice forward bend. I'm gonna straighten up. Inhale. Alright, now exhale and go down, straight back, and forward. Alright, so pretty much do anything with your arms in this position. If you can't quite reach your toes, you can just stretch forward down, or you can put your arms, hands to shoulders. You can get your hands around your toes. Try and bend your arms to really pull yourself into it, because that feels good. Yep, that feels good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to twist
stay, well, okay. Inhale, straight back for a sec. Inhale. And exhale, melt. Alright. So now we're going to cross our hands behind our legs as much as you can. You might have to micro bend some of your knees to get this to work very well. But when you do get them wrapped around there, try to straighten your legs as much as you can. And push your chest in. Try to have a conversation with your knees. You know, what's going on down there? Alright. Okay, now release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt. Now we're going to twist around a little bit. Just come around to the right. Real twist in your back there. Keep your legs planted. Spread your toes. I think for all of these things, there's a more twisted version that you can get into. There's binds. You know, I believe you can stick your head between your legs in this position and scratch your back with your feet, but we're not going to get into it. Alright, we're coming around again to the left side. Alright. Okay, relax. Down to the front. Let's do one more lean forward and kiss your knees goodbye. And roll up. Extending your arms upward toward the sky. Looking up. Standing tall, standing straight. And lower your arms into prayer position. Alright. Now, we're gonna do ourselves some inversions. If you have trouble with your neck or your head, these are obviously really bad ideas. So, I'm gonna just move the computer here a little bit and we're gonna do some inversions. Well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Freaking thing. Alright. So, for this inversion, what you're gonna do is you're going to use a pillow or fold a few layers of your mat. You're going to put it against the wall. Pretty close to the wall. Doesn't have to be touching. There, against the wall. So for this pose, I think it's triangle something or other. You're going to have your arms planted on the ground. Fingers forward. If you have trouble with your wrists, use your fists. Good rule. Okay, so you're going to place your head forward when you do this, so that your head, top of your head's resting on the ground, and your arms are hopefully at right angles. So, with your arms at right angles, you're going to walk your toes in. This isn't as hard as it looks. And just pop your legs up. And you're just going to chill out. Chill out in this position. And as you feel more comfortable, you're going to extend up. Alright, now I'm going to use the wall because I will probably fall over. It's like NASCAR. If that's what you're looking for, now's the tight turn to watch. So, coming up here, placing my head on the soft mat, which I love. bringing my feet forward, up. Alright, and you can chill in this position a little bit, you're gonna be fine. But you want to mix it up. You're gonna put your legs up. And balance. Now when you're upside down, you want to be breathing because your brain needs oxygen. And you need to breathe a lot when you're upside down in order to not pass out. Yeah, hooray! This is great. I love yoga. Okay. I've been wondering, so I'm just gonna try it while I'm filming. Does a frown look like a smile upside down? Okay, coming down one leg, and nice controlled fall. Woo! Good stuff.
Now, you can also do another inversion, which I think might actually be easier for some reason. What you do is you interlock your fingers, you put it behind your head, and then you rest the top of your head on the ground. Protect the back of your head, protect your neck. If you're trying this at home, you might die. You might fall over and die. Or be stuck in a wheelchair forever. You know, Professor Exit. Hopefully your name starts with an X, because if it doesn't, you should probably just give up. You wheelchairs out there, I didn't mean that. Keep fighting. Okay, here we go.
Hands interlocked behind your head. Top of your head on the ground. If it hurts the top of your head, maybe you can use your forehead a little bit. Use a little bit of that edge that you headbutt balls with. Alright, and now just propel yourself up. Part of headstands, the real trick is just committing to the leap forward or backward. Using your elbows on the ground to kind of balance yourself. Maybe it's not easier. So you remember I'm looking out a little better before. Against the wall, it's easy. Anyone can do this. You know, assuming your neck can take the heat, which it should. Your neck's pretty strong, but if you've broken a collarbone or you do a lot of rocking, and every concert you come back with a tweak in your neck, you might not want to do this. I still got a few concerts left to do. Alright, coming down, opposite leg. Woo!
Now, inversions you can keep going on with. There's lots of different ways that you can make them harder, more painful, and better. You can also do inversions where you bend your body against the wall. You can find them. They're all very exciting and pretty fun when you can do them. Also, the basic handstand is definitely not my forte, but it is a possibility. You can hop up. Now, if you're going to use the wall, which I should be doing. Oh. You know what? Let's call that one for next episode. Alright. Chair up. Chair on table. Welcome back. This is a kingly view. Now we're going to do one more pose here. One more pose, and then we're going to go into the final pose, the corpse pose, which I enjoy greatly. Thank you for sticking around if you have. If you haven't, you just click forward. Thanks for clicking forward. I I don't care. If you see anything I'm doing wrong, feel free to make a note of it. I probably will ignore it. Alright, this final pose is called Dancer's Pose, for obvious reasons. You're gonna stick your hands up over your head, shoulders down. You're gonna slowly lean forward. Oh, wait a minute, this isn't Dancer's Pose at all. But we're doing it. I blame this mat. It's too squishy. Okay. Do that one again on the right leg. Come up with your arms and tilt forward. Stretch out with your arms straight back. Arms in front of your ears. Alright. And now Dancer's Pose, which I promised has a finale. Dancer's Pose, you're going to stand tall, stand straight. Extend your left arm out. Extend and tilt. Grab your foot. Just bend forward. Alright, to start it out, you can always start by grabbing your foot. Continue your breath. Stretch your leg out. Try to touch it to the back of your head. That's how you do it. Maybe we're not. Side, stand straight and tall. Middle finger and thumb. Grab your wrist of your foot, the ankle, and extend and lean forward.
All I know is something like a bird within her sing.
Woo! Yeah, alright. This is good.
A little while then to on.
And come down. I'm gonna do a little child's pose. Just really stretch out. Put your arms also through your legs here. Grab your heels. And just stick your head on the ground. Oh, it's nice. The ground is good. Earth worshipping, tree hugging hippies. Like the ground too. Alright, have your neck on the floor facing left. Oh, just sink in. Stretch out your neck. Now, turn your head to the right. Sink against the floor. Stretch out your neck to the right.
Fly through the night.
We're gonna do one more of these. You're gonna extend your arms. If you can see me. You're gonna extend your arms, crisscross, cross each other onto the ground, and just tilt your head with the on top arm. Just stretch your shoulders out a little bit. Switch arms. Ooh. Head to the left, onto the other arm on top. Come on. That's honestly giving me a second wind. You want to stick around for another couple minutes? We can go into boat pose. Extend your legs. Your arms. Into the old boat pose. Come down a little bit. Come up. Come up. Plow pose. You know what? This show isn't over. Going into plow pose. Go onto our back. Extend your arms outward across the ground like a field. Now we're gonna plow the field. We're gonna raise up your legs. Nice straight 90-degree angle and slowly bend them over. Don't hurt yourself. What you want to get your feet touching the ground. Now, plow pose. Good stretch. Feel in your legs. Feel it some more. You can go into sensation deprivation pose. Where you wrap your knees. Put your arms forward, backward, I suppose. You wrap your knees around your head. And literally kiss your ass goodbye. I like this one because you look like a human inchworm when you do it. Extend your legs out, back into plow pose. And now, slowly come back. Keep your legs extended. Now spread your legs a little bit and come back. Plow pose with extended legs. Okay, now bring your legs together and come back. Straight legs. Come back this way. Back to plow pose. And open your legs. And come back. Slowly roll. And legs together. Roll up in boat pose. Plow. Come back slowly with your legs. 90-degree angle and come back up into boat pose. Alright. Your arms a little bit. Bring your knees in if you want. We're going to do a little bit about hammer the nail. And a hammer the nail on either side. Woo! And keep going, keep going. Hammer the nail.
Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away.
Spine twisting in a controlled manner. Twist your legs a little bit.
Roll away.
Keep this going. And back into boat pose. Now we're going to bring our knees in to our chest and clench your abs. You might want to do this only if you have some padding on the floor. Clench your abs tight into a ball, and while keeping them constricted, roll on your back. So roll, and then roll back forward. Keep doing this. Keep going. Clenching your abs when you go down.
Whichever way your pleasure tends. If you plant ice, you're gonna harvest wind.
It's like that the one fat kid in Hook, except he could do the advanced version, where you turn into a cannonball and crush pirates. Alright, now that you've done this a few times, you're starting to get a little bored. Go back down and just stay down. Flatten your back out against the floor. And go into happy baby pose. Grab the insides of your soles. Just play with your feet a little bit. You know, if you're actually a baby, you might stick your foot in your mouth and suck on it a little bit. Nothing better than a foot. Happy baby pose.
You better roll away.
Really happens with happy babies.
Roll
It's
away.
the only one with the name that really makes sense.
You better roll
Alright.
away. Roll away. Roll
Come
away.
out of it.
You better roll away.
At this point,
Roll away.
I recommend going into a really relaxing position. Maybe saying some kind of a happy poem. You know, a relaxed position. Maybe laying on your back. Maybe laying on your side. The fetal position. Laying on your stomach. All of these are good things. And I'm just gonna say to you and to everyone watching, probably the one person, HC, I mean you, Namaste. The inner me acknowledges the inner you. This is Yoga Inept and Indepth. To all you crazy kids out there, I bid you adieu. And